3 more shuffles and let's begin. Okay, Libra, I'm getting some different messages here, but I just intuitively am picking something up in just looking at your timeline. I see 2 knights. Here you are right now. You're this Knight of Wands, Knight of Passion. You are a passionate energy. You could be wanting a passionate exchange with somebody. I mean, this is where you are, and in that position, I feel like you want something to happen. You want passion to happen. Now, in the recent past, I have to look at this just because I see this timeline right here going across. But right now, you are this passionate energy. You may want something to happen with somebody. And the potential challenge that you are facing right now is options and choices, 7 of Cups. I have to also tell you that this card represents fantasy. And underneath in your subconscious, the King of Cups, the King of Love. This is beautiful energy. There is a beautiful love down inside of you, that you have this immense capability of love. Some of you may be empaths, but you have this very strong agape energy underneath. As I said, in the recent past, there is this Knight of Pentacles. Somebody wanted to bring stability to a situation. I believe this was you, but I feel like here you are and you're facing, really, I think that you had put a lot of time and effort into something. As a result of that, you putting this energy out there of, I want to make something happen. I'm trying to create stability and so forth. Something happened and you began to look at the past. Hopefully you guys can see that. You begin to look at the past, and what lies ahead of you is this card here, which we call the Lovers. Now this can be 2 meanings here, and I have to give both of them to you. And so there's probably 2 different groups of you, but for some of you, this is a divine connection. This is the person that you feel you are supposed to be with. Others of you, this represents free will. And in both cases, it's fitting. Even if it is a divine connection, there's still free will in play. If we are to believe that somebody is meant to be for us and so forth, I hear that being said all the time. Well, if it's meant to be, it'll be. Oh, really? So you don't have to do nothing? You just sit back and, as you know, God's going to drop somebody right down the chimney into your life, or do they have a free will? And no matter if you believe that there's some type of magical situation that is going to happen, and I know a lot of people believe that because I did that for many years, hopeless romantic, you know, and only to be disappointed over and over and over and over, you know. 4 marriages. Divorces. Well, 2 of them were common law, but you know, if you were to count all your relationships that have failed right now, Libra, how many would it be? Many of you, it is your first love, and this is why you're looking back, you know. I don't know, but it's either free will is at play in either situation, and it can be a divine connection. What must you do to succeed? Now, I have to mention something as well. Underneath this whole reading, underneath the deck, was the 3 of Wands, waiting. Some people call it waiting for your ships to come in. To me, I just call it waiting. You're in between something. Maybe waiting doesn't have to mean that you're expecting something. Waiting can be you're just kind of like, well, I'm going to see what happens, you know. But for others of you, I do believe it more in the sense of you are waiting for somebody, and that's not good, Libra. I have to be honest with you, that's not good. We cannot wait for people for the rest of our lives. If somebody wants to be with you, they will be with you. They will make a way to be with you. You can be assured of that. And that's the problem with all this twin flame stuff that keeps popping up. People feel like, oh, it's my twin flame, and then therefore they accept abuse. Everything has got some huge meaning. It could be nothing, and it means everything. I have to bring it up because your challenge is 7 of Cups, and that is fantasy. What must you do to succeed? Spirit says, Seven of Pentacles. You must wait. If there's going to be any waiting at all, Libra, it's waiting for the investment that you've already made. You over here, and Spirit saying right here, you've already made that investment. It's time for those dividends to pay you. And if they have not paid you, then it may not be for you. What's affecting this situation? Spirit says, I am affecting this situation. The Sun card, baby. That's Spirit. That's divine intervention happening. Let me tell you something, Libra. I'll never forget when I heard this. I was just starting to listen to tarot a couple of years ago, and somebody says, rejection is God's protection. And I'm getting that sense here is that something is not quite right here. Let's continue. In your hopes and fears. This is an extension of this King of Cups energy underneath in your subconscious is the strength. And I feel that strength is needed. And in your overall projected outcome, Libra, 9 of Pentacles. More Pentacle energy, more stability. You've been in this productive energy of investment. You've invested in other people and so forth. And Spirit says, hey, it's time for you to wait for dividends to pay you. And that must mean, or what I get from this, is that you have already invested in stuff. You have already shown that you are loyal. You're a loyal friend. But Libra, it's time for you to sit back and let some people pay you dividends. If there's going to be any waiting, that's what it needs to be waiting for. But let me tell you something, Libra, don't hold your breath. Move on with your life, do your thing, maybe invest in some new places or something. But I do feel that it's time for Libra to get out of fantasy if you're fantasizing. Fantasy is not going to get you what you want. Now, for some of you, you haven't let the person know that, you're into them or whatever. Then you just need to do it. You just need to take a leap of faith and do it. But whatever you do, don't sit and expect something to happen magically, because it won't. And that is what I'm getting here from these cards. If you look at this timeline right here, you were investing, you're this passionate energy right now, there's fantasy involved, and I feel the fantasy is about this, and you are waiting for this person. And there's something about whatever you did over here where you were trying to invest and so forth, and it left you feeling like this. And that is not good, because that is the 5 of Cups. That is despair. It typically has to do with losing, like it's the kind of despair that you have when you lose somebody in this life, like a death. It's that sense of, I've lost this person forever. I don't like it. I don't think it's good. And I think Spirit says, wait on them dividends to pay you. You've already paid out. You don't need to do any more if that's your storyline. Others of you haven't done that yet, and you're expecting something. The person doesn't even know what's going on, So it's pretty weird. I'm getting 2 messages here. Like I say from the beginning, I'm getting 2 different messages. I don't know what's going on. You're going to have to come back and we'll do another reading and see if we can tap into the energies at that point. Libra, if you found yourself getting resonated with this message, hit that like and subscribe, but hit that notification bell so you could be alerted when I upload new videos. And with that, we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.